Hi everybody, how's it going? Firstly, I'd like to apologise that it's taken so long for this last episode of The Reign of Terror to come out. Work and life have kind of got in the way a little bit this week, so I haven't actually had time to watch or record anything. So I do apologise. So hopefully this one will be out at the latest Tuesday, hopefully Monday. It may be Monday whenever this ends up being on YouTube. It's currently Sunday, so hopefully once it's edited and everything, it'll be up ready for you guys to watch. And then quite quickly after this, hopefully part 3 of Marco Polo should be out as well. And then we can round off season 1. And then as soon as season 1's been rounded off, we can head on into season 2. Now I saw a comment on one episode that I'd recorded. I can't rightly remember which one it was or who mentioned it, but if it was you, please put it back down in the comments. I've been working ridiculous hours this week, so I can't remember what's happening or where I've been. Something about little mini episodes or clips or something, I think it was, in relation to this season possibly, if not this season, another season. But if you remember, if it was you, please reiterate what it was, and then I'll be able to have a little look into that as well, because if it's something I can do before we start watching season 2, then I'm quite happy to do that. I won't delay any further. As I say, this is season 1, episode 8, part 6 of The Reign of Terror, and this is the last part of this story, and we'll get straight on into it.
Ian will tell you that what I say is true.
I will?
Well, surely you realise that you're...
Is he James Sterling?
I saw to it that you got the key, and I took care of the jailer.
Why? Why should you do that?
I was certain in my own mind that Webster gave you a message to deliver. You had to have the opportunity to deliver it. I am James Sterling.
Sterling? You?
Is it so surprising? You must have already decided that to be of any use I would have to hold some position of authority.
Why have you not made yourself known here before, Webster? I've been told about me.
I've been in France several years. When I came over, you must have been unknown to us. I will help you if you will help me. Don't you see? I can use my authority to get safe passage for all of you, to wherever you want to go.
But he's right, Doctor.
No harm will come to Susan, I promise. I gave orders that she was to remain in the cell. Now, you know that's true. The jailer would die rather than see that cell door opened again. The plan was that he was to look for and recognize me. He was a good friend. Ian, the message.
I keep thinking he
You
wants,
said you were
like,
return
to
England
kiss Ian.
immediately. It seems that whatever information you have is wanted there urgently.
Nothing more.
That was all Webster said. He said, strange things. I can't really remember now.
He may have realized that he didn't have very much time.
Yes. I'm afraid I can't remember them.
Well, I'm already planning my return to England. That I should follow Paul Barras, a deputy, and report back on the meeting.
Barras meeting. Webster did speak of that.
What did he say?
Well, nothing specific, but he said Barras meeting and something about a sinking ship. I still don't understand why you need our help.
Barras knows me by sight. I'm sure of that. He could even know of you, Doctor.
How?
Now, my plan, if you agree, is for Barbara and Ian to attend the meeting.
Nonsense, it's far too risky. Why not use your own men? You would still learn the details?
True. When you get there, I suggest that the innkeeper
You
is...
can leave it to us, Sterling.
Sorry. I know I can. You should have little difficulty getting there tonight. Stay the night and return here tomorrow morning. That way
Who's
you
paying
won't
for
run
that
into our
room?
patrols. Now, where exactly is this inn, Jules?
It's a good 2 hours ride. Thank you.
Well, if this is a typical night's trade, I'm not surprised this place was chosen.
I bound and gagged the innkeeper and left him in the wine cellar. He'll be found when we leave.
Ian's nearly finished.
Good.
Is Ian bounded and gagging at the
Doesn't
innkeeper?
find the place closed.
Perhaps that's what he's waiting for.
You're through.
Yes, I know. That'll do it. Many out there?
Just 2. They look set for the night. Oh, and Jules, of course. Let's put the innkeeper in the cellar.
Good. Yes, looks all right. Right, now we're ready for them.
Take your cloak, citizen. Horrible night.
Where is Jacques?
Jacques, oh, he's sick. He asked me to help him out. You must be the citizen who ordered the room. This way. This way, citizen. Here we are.
There'll only be 2 of them.
Could have got the door for her, Ian.
Good night. Good night.
It's Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte.
We're quite safe here. I made certain I wasn't followed.
The meeting place is well chosen.
I assume from your presence here that you're interested in my proposition.
Interested, obviously, but no more. As far as I'm concerned, your success or failure means very little to me.
Oh, possibly, but only for the immediate future. Success could well mean that I would take control of the governing committee.
Oh, I don't think so. Not with this dude.
Here within the
Not with this
constitutional
dude there. Oh
The
no.
Constitution could be amended.
capacity which would require me to serve.
The Constitution amendment would call for a government of...
How are they totally going to get caught?
When would you require my decision?
Now,
If I refuse?
you're in a strong position, Bonaparte, but hardly indispensable. There are other young men equally ambitious.
I accept.
Probably not as ruthless.
Dependent on Robespierre's downfall.
Knew this might happen.
Yes, but I had no idea Barras was so strong. Jules, what time is this convention meeting?
It will be over by now.
Then Robespierre could already be under arrest. I must find out. There may still be time.
You'd keep Robespierre as ruler of France?
If I thought it was the only way
We
to...
need a strong government, but not a military dictatorship.
Oh, I don't know. Yes, I do. It's this feverish activity to try and stop something that we know is going to happen. Robespierre will be guillotined, whatever we do.
I've told you of our position so
Yes,
often.
I know. You can't influence or change history. I learned that lesson with the Aztecs.
The events will happen just as they're written.
They might just shoot it.
This is wrong. Coming up, dear. I promise. Ah, I'll give you quiet for a while. Get the more talk out of here. Come on. Now, what? Prison.
Was he shot in the face?
I see you haven't heard the news yet, my man.
Who hasn't? Robespierre has been overthrown.
Yes, and Lemaitre was shot trying to run away.
Lemaitre shot?
Shot, and now we're going to deal with his accomplices.
Who are you?
You did help him to carry out his torturous actions.
I only carried out the orders I was given, citizen.
Orders, orders. Don't tell me that, my man. I was there, remember? I saw you conniving with him all the time.
I didn't, citizen.
Didn't what?
Do what you just said.
It was you who betrayed me to Lemaitre, was it not?
Well, after all, citizen, you did hit me on the head. And how was I to know Lemaitre was a traitor? And
Robespierre's friends smuggled him away after the convention. The soldiers are after him. He will be caught and probably brought here.
yeah, well, we'll look after him, citizen. Never fear.
Tomorrow, there will be a new bunch of prisoners, Robespierre's friends. So I hope everything will be ready, including the cells.
Well, shall I release the prisoners, citizen?
Certainly. Now, let me have the key to the dungeon.
I don't like this look on her face.
Doctor back yet?
No, but they've got Robespierre. I've just seen them take him into the prison.
Yes, we followed them here. Perhaps I'd better go and see what's happened.
You stay where you are, Sterling. You set one foot inside that prison and you'll be arrested. We must wait till Jules arrives with the carriage.
Well, you obviously didn't get to Robespierre.
No, we saw him taken. He was shot in the jaw.
Susan! We're all going back to the ship. It's all over for you.
Where are the others?
Well, Barbara's outside, and Ian should arrive at any moment. We have a carriage waiting.
The carriage. Oh, it's better than a tumbrel.
Yes,
What's happening?
they've just heard about the downfall of Robespierre, so it's a sort of celebration, you know.
Oh, look!
What are you going to do now?
First, I must find Jean. Then I shall wait somewhere in the country and see how this situation in Paris develops.
Going to be disturbed for a long time, I think.
Yes, I know. I wonder who will emerge as the next ruler of France.
Remember the name Napoleon Bonaparte.
Corsican? Ruling France?
Well, if you're certain that's where you want to be left.
That's the thing. We'll be safe there.
Yes, but I don't.
Please.
On the matter. You mustn't keep them waiting. I hope they have a pleasant journey.
So do I. But to where, Jules? Funny. I get the impression they don't know where they're heading for. Come to that, do any of us?
No.
I can assure you, my dear Barbara, Napoleon would never have believed you.
Oh, he kept the outfit.
But,
I wonder if it's still in the
written
wardrobe
Napoleon a
now,
letter
all these years
telling
later.
him, you know, some of the things that were going to happen to him.
Wouldn't have made any difference here. He'd have forgotten it or lost it or thought it was written by a maniac.
And then we'll get on into season 2. It's taken me, I think, about a month to get this season 1 done. But I am like watching when I have time on an evening when I get home, 2 or 3 episodes each night, and then editing and rendering them through the night and getting them kind of all sorted out, ready for YouTube. So I'm kind of getting a lot banked, ready to just edit and get up. So it's saving me a lot of time kind of getting them rendered through the night.